All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Restrothunderroad. Well, we're doing something a little different in this one. We're currently not working on any motor projects right now. We're actually in the process of doing a little bit of motor maintenance and battery maintenance. So, as some of y'all know, the annual Texas 200 is coming up next month. My brother and I did it last year and 2 years ago, so this will be our third year, and it's a 6-day 200-mile sort of off-grid sailing trip, sailing adventure, if you will, in the South Texas ICW, the Intracoastal Waterways in the Gulf of Mexico. It's remote, it's off-grid, so we are relying on the power of the sun and solar. What we're going to be checking, I've already got the battery indicator on. We're at 77%, 12.6 volts. And we've also got a secondary voltage here. It's 12.6, 12.5, close enough. All right, and then here is our Wanderer solar charge controller. All right, so I've got a master switch for that I've installed. So we flick that on. See these lights come on. There we go. So now we're ready to go there. Let's go ahead and kick on some running lights. And let's get the EHS on. Oh, and let's plug in power for the GPS on the VHF. So this is our GPS for the radio. All right, GPS data okay. And there we go. All right, cool, coordinates are up, so that's working. Squelch is working. Forecast kind of wants to work. I don't have the antenna set up, so. All right, so we got things running here. What's our battery at now? 72%. We want to charge our backup radio. So we've got a 12 volt plug in here, and then we'll just charge that. All right, cool, so that's charging. All right, so now let's plug in the solar panel here. All right, we've already got the positive in, and then we just need to get this negative plugged in. There we go. So now that should be ready to go. So we should see a blinking light now. And there we go, the PV blinking light indicator's going, so we know we're getting a charge now. And we should slowly start to see our percentage go up. So we're at 71 currently. So we'll come back and now 72. We'll come back and check that in about 30 minutes to an hour, see where we're at. Yeah, it's already starting to jump up, 77. Cool. So this is pretty cool. I've got the Bluetooth hooked up to the solar, and it tells me the volts, the amperage, the wattage. So we're currently getting 2.29 amps an hour on charge. And the battery is now saying it's at 90%, 91, so that's going up. And we just refresh it. 2.25, so not great, but not horrible. All right, so that is going. All right, so the 4-zinger here, it's been a couple days since we started this up. I think we have a buyer lined up for tomorrow, so let's fire this up, warm it up, and take it for a spin, make sure she is all good to go. Run, give it a little choke. On run instead of start. It's running really good. Alright, I think she's warmed up. Let's take her for a spin. Oh yeah. Cool. It's running perfect. Alright, so now we're going to do a little checkup on our 1985 Honda B100 outboard motor here. I've already had a look at the spark plugs. I've changed out the oil. So we've got the oil drain is right here, and then you just fill it up right there. We've got the gear shifter for reverse, neutral, and forward right here, and it is just a pull start. And then we've got the timing belt here. It's a 4-stroke. Got the gas pump, carburetor, intake manifold. Yeah, pretty basic, straightforward 4-stroke here. Let's get the gas hooked up and try to fire this girl up. There we go. There we go. So, just want to make sure we prime it a few times, give it a few pumps, and then once we see the gas fill up in the filter here, we know we're good. So there we go. Good to go. Reliable machine here, man. Probably because it says Honda. Alright guys, I thought it'd be fun to try and fire up the 1963 British Seagull here. This is the kind of smallest, tallest container I have, and I'm not sure if I have the water level up high enough or it's going to come up into the motor and pee, but we'll see. If not, we won't run it for long, but we'll see. Alright, Breather opened. Gas is on. Let's prime it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, all right, guys, she fired right up there. Huh. That is really surprising. I mean, I couldn't tell you how old the gas is in here. We didn't do anything to the carburetor. We just turned the gas on, primed it, pulled it a few times, took a few pulls, but man, she fired right up. These things are indestructible. All right, it's been a couple hours now. Let's see. 88, 89, 12.8 volts. Cool. So it keeps ticking up. I just adjusted it to aim at the sun here. We're getting about 3.5 amps an hour on there. It's not too bad. This is on. Give it a little choke. Run. See how many kicks this takes. Ooh, almost. And the 74 Enduro is running great. This machine may be leaving us on Monday, but I guess that all depends on what the guy says when I hear back from him, so. Pending. Definitely happening today. It's been a while since we've had a look at number 11 here. Let's take a peek inside. Yeah, you can still see some water right there. We got some rain just a couple days ago. A bunch of rain. This will need to dry up, and I think it's gonna rain again in a couple of days. So we still are holding off on old girl here. I'm ready to finish her. I'm sure she's ready to set sail as well. Been doing some yard work lately. I got a pile building up here. I trimmed off and cleaned up a lot of these vines here. Still need to kind of clean it up some. The wheelbarrow comes in handy. There were some tree limbs in the back there I cut. Looks like I need to cut the grass too. I should probably do that today before it rains again. Alright guys, well I think that is gonna do it for this video. I just kinda wanted to touch base and give a couple of updates. We are about to load this old Zinger up into the truck and go meet the buyer. So, say goodbye to the Zinger, and I think tomorrow morning we're gonna go pick up a brand new project, so look forward to that, guys. If this next one pans out, it's gonna be really cool. So, stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, I appreciate the comments, the likes, the subs. Keep them coming, and I'll keep the videos coming. All right, y'all, till next time. Peace. Take it easy.